Hello there, folks. Welcome back. You are watching BSG Annual 2022, Raising Money for Mind. My name is TinyTim78, and I will be your host for the next couple of runs here. And we're starting it off with a little bit of craziness early in the morning here. We have the wonderful KillerChair with a sanicball. Please take it away.
Thank you. And, well, I know it's been a marathon. We've had a lot of cool runs, but this is, of course, the one you've all been waiting for. The big one, you know, it's gonna change your life. And in order to see what we're gonna change your life with, we've had a bid war going on throughout the night, and one of the characters I'm gonna be playing, Tim, which one is it going to be?
Give me just a second. We will get that organised for you right just now. I was in the wrong bit. Let me just get that for you. Right, we have character choice. Hang on. Okay, the character choice is... It's going to be... Hang on, I'm going to just quickly close it before we... I want to make sure we get this right. Just a second. Close that first. And there we go. And then just a quick refresh to make sure nothing is stuck
on that
in.
APM, I see.
Yeah, just make sure that that's ready to go. It's 2 seconds, folks. Just make sure we've got this good. Sonic Ball. It is going to be Knuckles. Oh no! Hang on! No! Tails has sniped it. Tails has just. Let me just double check. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Amy Rose a 5. Knuckles on 11. Sonic on 8. And Tails on 12. So yes, it is Tails.
Well, there we go. We're going to be rolling with this beautiful face.
There we go.
All the other faces will show up at the end of the run because it's fun. But for now, I'm ready. We're in our beautiful waiting room here with some silly paintings and all that. I think we're ready to go. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right, so the only RNG in the game is the banners that appear at the start. We gotta go for Sam, apparently. So, here we have Tails. We're rolling through Green Hill Zone, the hardest stage in the game right off the bat. The game kind of says, hey, this is the level that's most been worked on. It's fantastic. There's no current development to the game anymore, but there's a whole bunch of fun to be had with what's going on here. So the whole objective is simple. We're a ball. We're rolling through giant rings. We want to hit the finish. We want to do 2 laps. And we want to hit some of the boosters, but not all of them. So there's a whole bunch of silly fun.
Some of them will send you to a place you really don't want to go. Sometimes unintentionally, but also sometimes intentionally.
I know.
Yeah, they completely change your momentum into a different direction, but you do keep the speed you have already built up. So they can be really useful for redirecting where you want to go, like now. But you got to be careful.
Yeah, did not quite get the boost the way I wanted to. In that corner, the intent is to hit the boost and jump at the same time in the right angle, which will send you into the ceiling, and kind of you use the ceiling as a track almost, as it were.
Yeah, also the main method of taking turns is what you see KillerChair doing here is by moving the camera and moving forward. Because pressing forward moves you in the direction the camera is facing. Like it's forward inputs in the direction the camera is facing, and it's just gonna be your best way to turn, especially doing like sharp U-turns and sharp turns like that.
Yep. So there's got to be some bonks here that are intentional. Just to kind of shift your momentum a different direction. All sorts of good stuff. These palm trees also are absolutely nightmarish. They can destroy a run. Because they are all solid objects. That's not the boost that I normally get there. You need to try and hit above that on that little platform and keep the momentum shift around. So here we got the ceiling. And there's the palm tree thing I was talking about. Just such a small thing, but it immediately stops all of your momentum, and we're gonna come up on the next stage. So we start the stage. Oh, okay. The idea is to start the stage, then to select the next map, and then the timer's already going.
Yeah.
So, flame core.
But it's not a real word.
It sure isn't. I've never heard of it. Now, in flame core, there's a few cool things, like a ceiling boost we're going to be doing right off the start of the map, which will shift us downwards, so it takes our momentum and kind of pushes us downwards with it over here. Bam. And then we're going to do our first skip, the only real big skip that we have in the game. We reset at the gate. The only time that matters is the real time. And then we go up over this hill because we don't want to do the slow turn on the other side.
So we just casually slip like half the stage.
It's more like a very slow, long turn. It's a good time save though, several seconds at least.
Also, shout outs to the speedometer here, which has the absolute best measurement of fast per hour. Shout outs to the number increasing in font size as you go faster.
Oh yeah, it's great. So you can also set the speed to the Imperial system, in which case the fasts get swapped out for light speeds per hour. Because that, of course, is a completely normal, valid measurement of speed.
Totally.
And I noticed we may have a donation, so if the host wants to go over that.
Yeah, we do indeed. Thank you very much. We have received €5 from Sun QQ without any comment, but thank you very much indeed for your generous donation towards Mind.
A little bit of a boss down there, but
I got knocked down a little too much.
yeah. Well, camera didn't want to shift around to that. But we're going to be doing the same jump as earlier. There is a strat you can do in the long, slow turn coming up later, after the next room, where you can bounce on the inside of the room between the rocks, to kind of just be more on the inside and skip a bit of stuff. But that's an inconsistent, hard strat to do. I've not been able to do that consistently. I've done it like once or twice in practice runs, but that's just real tough. The game is physics, essentially, so this is the room I'm talking about. You can bounce on the right side between the rocks. But yeah, the physics of the game are, you want to say janky, but it's more so specific that any difference, and like the tiniest difference, makes all the difference. So if you move ever so slightly more left, your run is going to be different.
Yeah, that reminds me of a certain other game that I run.
So, the Ice Mountain. This map I've once had a split so good on that I've never been able to save time on this map after the fact.
Would you say the split was 5 fast, 7 U?
Yes, it sure was. We are hoping for one specific banner to appear later on because it's just that funny. But that's RNG.
Well,
I just reset the final track a bunch to get it. No worries.
Yeah, you know.
Scheduling what mine, right?
my fingers are in danger.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So if I can line this up nicely, it's all right. So if you line that up perfectly, you kind of fly in between those rocks. Expect you to make a bit of a turn there. I'm gonna have to back up strat here as well. There we go. Back around. So the idea is just to hit this ring on the normal way down and then to go down there, but this is a decent enough backup strat to work.
Just work.
Now we're gonna climb the mountain for a little bit. Just having a good time with our friend Tails. Or Tail.
Also, this game is really floaty.
Yeah, it's incredibly floaty. It is insane.
Fortunately, you gain speed in midair rather than. Well, when you're going down in midair, you at least gain speed.
Yeah. So I think we might have another donation, and since we're on the second lap, I think Ben could read that out if you want.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, indeed, we have received a €50 donation from Bloodstream, who says, so I missed the character choice in Sonic Ball, but I'm here for Ghost of Tsushima. Make it a nightmare. Thank you very much indeed for that generous donation. All your donations go towards Mind. Please keep them coming in. Thank you so much again.
So did not quite stick the landing there. There's like a couple of rocks, like mountains there, that can really kind of take your momentum away and have you do an annoying slow turn. So this is how you normally do it. And if I have enough speed, I can do this jump. There we go. And up we go. So you may notice that we don't have the normal in-game music playing of Sonic Ball. And that is due to the fact that in that playlist there's a few copyrighted songs going on. So we opted to turn that music off.
Yeah, and that is mainly because it's random which song, like the playlist is random. Its playlist is set to shuffle, basically. So we have, so we cannot control whether those copyrighted songs will show up or not. So for safety reasons, we're just electing not to use it.
There is like a skip song button, but if you're doing a run and you have to press that mid-run on top of also doing the run, that might lose focus as well, so that's also not optimal. Either way, we are in the Dusty Desert right now, the stage that'll make you go the most fasts. And it's also got a few very tricky jumps and a couple of small tricks. We're gonna try to not jump too high because you can hit the ceiling here. So we cleared the gap, that also doesn't always happen, and we've got to take that turn. Gonna go down here.
Oh, nice, got in between.
We took most of the momentum with us, then we take the right path here, and then we have a long stretch where we're going to go a lot of fasts, and at the end of it, we will bonk to lose all of our fasts, but don't worry, that is intentional. And I can explain why the moment we've done it, because you see that turn at the end there, it's a very sharp turn to the right. If you do not kill all of your momentum here, you're gonna have a really bad time bouncing into the desert for like 10 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, like even flicking the camera and steering that way is not gonna do it.
No. Alright, and so we're gonna come up on the second lap. There we go. By the way, everybody, thank you for putting in the money for the bid war. Very much appreciated, of course. It's going to a very good cause, and it's always fun to run Sonic Ball and to have people bid on these silly versions of the best Sonic characters, of course.
What's your favorite character, actually?
My favorite character in this is probably Solver, and that's because he is the ball that I've accidentally PB'd with the most. So, you know, a bit of bias there.
Lucky ball.
Yep. That jump. Yeah, no, thought so. Bit of a tricky one there. Did not quite have enough height. I should have aimed my mouse a few pixels higher. But that's the way the game goes.
Yeah, so like the directional input of the camera is actually really important.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is very subtle and you probably don't notice it when Killer does it, but it's like actually really precise. I've tried running this game and it's a lot harder than it seems.
Yeah, it is incredibly sensitive. There's specific settings we use so that you can use both the mouse and keyboard this way with the free camera aim. You'll figure it out if you mess with the settings long enough. And so we're almost coming up on the final stage already, Dusty Desert here being the longest stage.
So someone you asked KillerChair what his favorite character is in this. What is yours?
Mine? That's a good one. So I really enjoy, well, Killer will probably show it up at the end.
So what's a Sonic game without Rainbow Road, right?
Exactly, you need Rainbow Road in a Sonic game. It's just the natural progression of things. That's where everything ends up always, right?
Also, we're behind on schedule. I demand more fast.
We do demand more fast. So we can see the planet Earth. We can see this good star. It's here to wish us luck. I hope you wish upon this star if you ever do wish upon a star.
There is a road. It's called the Rainbow Road.
It's true. So we take a jump here. We're going really fast here. And then we're going to be doing something counterintuitive, which is aiming right. Because that kind of kills a lot of your momentum, enough to hit that ring. Sadly, it did not stick the landing to actually go the other way. Now we're going to take the other skip, because you see this loop? Yeah, we don't like that loop. That loop is slow. So it's going to turn around, jump here. And if I land it right, then we'll gonna have to take that again. Again, you get a lap penalty timer, but that doesn't matter because we're just doing real time in this game. There we go. So this is the last lap, and time will be upon reaching the finish ring. So yeah, I hope everybody has enjoyed this little silly game.
It definitely falls into the category short and sweet.
Oh yeah, it's like it does not overstay its welcome. There we go.
So yeah, I really enjoy the odd-shaped balls that this game has to
Yeah,
offer.
there's a special category for the odd-shaped balls, but people tend to just play Charmy B for that. I'll show off in a moment why. So we're just gonna go and head on over here, jump and hit the goal, hopefully. Okay, don't worry. Never mind. We're gonna take the safe strat here, just to jump immediately off. Slightly slower because you can't get the momentum. And time will be coming up. And that is time.
GG.
So a nice solid 14 minute 18. That is perfectly fine for a marathon. So just to show off all the balls, because it's always fun to do. So here we got our good friend Sonic, having a wonderful face. We love him. He's a good guy. Here's Knuckles. He's we also have Amy Rose. So she's good. She's very nice and pink. We got our Shadow. She's very good. And we got Rogue. That was just a good drawn bat face. We got Aspio. He's having a time. Very good. We got Solver. Here's my beautiful boy. Look at him. Just look at those eyes. He's ready to go.
Very, very demanding fast.
Then we got Blows. There she is. Actually pretty well drawn on what it is. And then the final normal ball. Here's Vactor. He spins.
To win.
So yeah, he actually classifies as a normal ball. Just to go over the other ones. There's Big. He's slow.
He barely jumps.
Here's Agman. He's got actual egg-shaped physics. It's great. We got Cherry B, who's just very small and jumps like twice as high as everybody else. It's cheating. We got Metal Sonic. Yes, that's right, cube physics. And Super Sonic, who's got a category of his own, the hyperspeed category, because he does not stop accelerating. So you just fly sometimes. Anyway, that's been Sonic Ball. That's been me for the marathon. I hope you enjoyed the runs. I hope you enjoyed this run. And thanks for having me, BSG, and having this game again for some reason.
Thank you very much indeed, KillerChair. Absolutely fantastic Sonic Ball there. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Stay with us, folks. We're going to be going to a quick intermission, and then we have an interview coming up very shortly. So stay with us.